Hi guys, in this video I thought I'd have a little go at making a Nemo cake topper, and we're just going to make him out of modelling paste. Now I've got some that I've dyed orange, and I'll put links below to what I've used in the video, but you can use any type of modelling paste for this one. I'm going to make a little bit of a teardrop kind of shape, and then at the fat end I'm just going to push, can you see my fingers in, or a balling tool, to create two little eye sockets. I'm just going to draw him in a little smile, just using the pointy end of my Dresden tool. Just going to go a little bit deeper now with these eye sockets, using a smaller balling tool this time, just opening them up a little bit. And I've got two little balls of white that we're just going to put into each of those eye sockets. I'm just trying to flatten the bottom of each eye socket just slightly, and we're going to give him a white strip that goes around, oh, got that a little bit out of shot there, that just goes around sort of the edge of his face. I'm not too worried about it being neat, you want it a little bit uneven, this white strip. For his tail I've got a small piece of orange that I've just squashed flat between my fingers, and I'm going to take a tiny bit of white, just try and press that on the very edge. I'm just going to fold it over the edge if I can, so I've got a little bit of white on both sides. Can you see if I turn that around you can see it both ways. I'm just going to put some lines down across now from the white bit down. I'm going to push this in place for the tail onto the thinnest part of our teardrop shape. Going to try and add a tiny little fin just above the tail, and then we're going to put one slightly bigger a little bit further up. If it doesn't stick, just add a little bit of water or edible glue. I'm just going to put some little lines into that. We're going to give him another little strip of white, so just a small piece around the base of the tail, and same on the other side. Another strip of white slightly further up the body, and just force that in between the fins. So I've got a tiny piece of orange that I'm just pressing in to each eye, so it's a small ball that I've squashed in to create a flat circle, one in each eye. Just move them around until you're happy with the direction he's looking in, and we're going to repeat the same things we did on the tail, but without the white bit at the end now. And we're going to do the same but a little bit smaller on this side, and I've just tried to put a little indentation in so it looks a little bit torn, because Nemo has one small fin. Pushing a little indentation in the middle of each of those orange circles. Let's put a little white bit across the top of each of his fins. It's a little bit blurry there, but I've just added black food colouring into those indentations that we put in the eyes. And let's paint a little bit of black food colouring now onto the edges of his fins. So this black should start making him come to life a bit more. So I'm just adding the black now around the edges of my white strips, and I'm trying not to go neatly, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. So on the tail, and then I'm adding black around the orange of the eyes. I've just watered it down slightly so it's not too strong. And then if you want him to look like he's got any shading or shadowing around the eyes, just paint a little bit of black around there. If it's too strong, again, just put a bit of water on your brush, and with that clean damp brush just wipe around the black just to turn it down. I've got a tiny ball of white. You can use white food colouring if you prefer to paint in the dot, and that's just going into each eye. Just give it a little press in place. So I think he's all done now. So nice, quick and easy tutorial this one for you. Do give him a try. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment below. You can see more of my tutorials by clicking on the images on screen now. If you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button to stay up to date with my future tutorials. There are also links in the description box below where you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and more.